It's good to be back. Several hours before this program, Sideshow decided to release a few images to the world. Fortunately for us, we have our own resident Superman expert to give us said opinion on these releases. We will share them now and allow him to elaborate. So, Mr. Bond, I say to you, what say you about this?
Well, what we were talking about off camera was, I think that this is meant to be a companion piece for the Supergirl piece that they released not that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Just because of the clouds, you've seen, and the Power Girl, the one that they brought out, similar as well. So obviously this is him flying up through the clouds, which is good that they're doing a dynamic pose for once instead of just the standard museum pose. But one thing does perplex me. The last Superman that they made is still in stock.
Yeah.
Who is this dude right here?
Oh.
Who is this dude right here, Jack?
What's up?
We have waited a long time to have Mr. Miller live on the air. Welcome to the program, sir.
Joe on throne.
What's up, everybody?
Yes, your maiden voyage is here. Anyway, Mr. Bond, we did not mean to interrupt. It was a major point.
Look, little tidbits that they've given us already from this that, he's wearing the jocks. So, the super briefs are back. So that's maybe one reason why they've brought it out, because the Superman rebirth's in that, like, the blue onesie sort of outfit. But, yeah. Look, people are going to buy it. People will swear that it's the best Superman they've ever seen. But, it's all a matter of opinion. It's just art. So...
Yeah, just judging from the pictures, right? You don't have
full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar.
What?
Who got the commercial on? Oh,
something has less sugar.
Less sugar.
I'm new to this.
It's okay. It's okay. Baby steps, my friend.
Oh, you ain't lying about that.
Judging from the picture, it looks like the cape is fabric, so I know people are going to cry about that.
Cry, you
Is it? I think it looks like it's sculpted, because it looks like that and the foot are going into the cloud.
Yeah, with the reflection, that looks sculpted to me.
You think so?
I don't know. The light wouldn't reflect off of it to
the
me.
back of the cape is going to come under the foot to form like the peg that goes into the cloud.
You sure?
That's just what it looks like to me.
Maybe it is. Hey, if that's sculpted, to be honest, people are going to probably love this thing then.
I think it is sculpted. There you could see some light reflecting off of it.
See, I thought that you were seeing the light through it.
No, it looked like reflection to me.
No.
Lord King David has arrived.
Sorry for being late.
Yeah, no. If you zoom in the picture, you can kind of see where it pegs on near the cape.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah. Well, that's what you get for not looking at it.
It's all right, Tim. Age creeps up on us all, man. You'll need.
Nah, man. You know it is. It's it's DC. As soon as I saw it, I went cool, and then swipe.
He's like, to the left. It looks dope.
Damn, still didn't get my Nightcrawler.
And then there was this.
That's what I'm buying.
Lord King David.
Because I half-heartedly got rid of my Spider-Man collection, and the problem is not all the pieces went. So I got like a couple of villains nobody wanted, but Spider-Man went. So now I gotta, I'm just gonna rebuild it, I guess. And I saw this and this confirmed it for me. Soon as I saw it, I said, "Wow, Sideshow did exactly what I wanted," because I don't have a Doc Ock, I don't have an Electro, and I don't have a Sandman, but I have a Vulture, the Lizard. I don't have a Mysterio, got rid of him, and I have a Craven.
So this helps you complete the set.
Yes, that helps me with everything.
All right. Well, since you like it, I'm not going to say anything about it.
No, listen. Rip it a new one. Listen, rip it a new one. Everybody was ripping my Queen Studio Hulk when they thought that he had seams in his neck and all that other stuff. Rip it a new one. I like the Mark Bagley look of the statue.
Yeah.
Is it like a fever dream? Yeah, it does look like a fever dream. But I think this is the best way for them to get all the characters into a statue at an affordable price, not like Batman Sanity, where they went extra crazy. Yeah. And I think the footprint is small enough. So I think they catered to a Spider-Man fan who has a small footprint, who wants all the villains in one spot with Spider-Man. And I think Mark Bagley's Spider-Man is probably arguably one of the best Spider-Man drawn. Yeah. So next to John Romita Jr., of course.
Junior or senior?
I like both of them.
Safe bet, right?
Yeah, right.
Joe, your fans are shouting you out in the chat, my friend.
Shock the world, right?
Well, yes. That's why Vader kept this very tight. There may be other surprises as the evening goes on.
But what you didn't like about it, Tim? I really want to hear what.
Well, look, I like this angle, and I like the other front angle, and then I think every other angle does not lend well to this. Like that angle is not a good angle.
Does he look like he's twerking?
Yeah, big time. Big time.
It's just
awkward looking, you know. Like sometimes things don't translate well to 3D, and I feel like this one when
it was right there, being a little awkward right there.
Yeah, you look like Meg 3 Stallion, right?
That's perfect to me.
Not Meg 3000.
But then, Tim, on what you're saying there, let's be honest. How many hours have we all spent in front of our collections? Just doing this with the statue to get that look perfect. When you look at it, that they all point and look at you in that certain position or something.
Well, those of us who care, yes.
Yeah,
because orientation is like super important for me. You know, like when things are oriented in the incorrect position, it bothers me because obviously there's an ideal way to look at certain statues and certain sculpts. And I think this is the ideal viewing angle.
Yeah.
So now if you go a little bit deeper, if you can you try to find that picture from the right side of his body where, not the twerking picture, further back. Nope. This one. All right, so
you got all those gym shorts the girls wear.
For me, I have issue with the fact that the muscles are so sharp looking.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like they were blocked out and then kind of like slightly refined and then moved on. Like it just feels too angular, too sharp. Like muscles aren't square like that to me. They're like round and smooth. And if there's tension, then there's tension at the points, not through the whole. I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure there's more than one muscle in your ass.
But I think he's holding in a fart.
Yeah, and that's the other.
It looks like he's let it go and it's trapped in his pants.
Oh, that could be his enemies. Is the fart?
Ooh. Wow.
I'm still getting it.
That's so dense.
Well, look. Let's be honest, Dave. It's not like you're going to be displaying it from behind.
Listen. I am going to take the twerk pictures first, and I'm going to put that up.
You got that turntable.
So what do you guys think?
I think the concept really don't work for me with him. Like, the sanity with Batman, like Batman got demons because he created half of these people that he's throwing.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Right.
This dude here, I think the only demons he have is Gwen Stacy and Uncle Ben.
Yeah, right.
It's like why we need a sanity of Batman. That's the only problem I got.
Their comment was this is like some sort of representation of his Spidey sense, which I've never seen it portrayed like this.
Yeah, because you can see they put the lines on. If you look close,
I
you
mean,
can-
I've seen the lightning bolt like tingles coming off his head usually as an indication.
you can see them. If you look close around the picture, you can see the little lines. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Photoshop, sure,
But yeah, when it comes to your you're not gonna get no wavy lines on
Exactly.
in your display. You see.
So
But-
the question I got is, do you guys think that it's going to be removable and non-displayable?
Welcome, Mr. Angel.
I don't know. I think not. I think it takes away from the overall interpretation of the piece. I think the interpretation of the piece is the villains itself, and then it lends to Spider-Man and his body is all tense. So that talks about the muscles that you were talking about. His Spidey sense is going off, and he's probably trying to figure out which villain of his rogue gallery is actually going to attack him. So I really dig the piece because it shows that Sideshow, and the Sideshow has been doing this a lot lately, shows a willingness to give you something completely different out of the box, opposed to the same old poses and the same old static stuff. You know, this is really different. And I'm telling you, from the last Spider-Man, I didn't think they would be able to top it. The symbiote. I saw XM Symbiote. I was just like, I'm not even buying that.
Yeah,
this thing,
we will cover that as well.
Yeah, that's an abomination.
Oh, it's an abomination, you say?
This thing here, it's the moment I saw it, I was gonna try. Because it was Rad Titan and it popped up on my Instagram, and I was going to message you, but I was like, "Nah, we're gonna probably go live and we can talk about it on air. More fun there."
Indeed.
And I'm glad that you do have it because I love the big eyes. I love everything about this piece.
Yeah. So you see, like his rib cage. You see how it's like pointy like that. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I think? I think if you got this painted in that, you know, that 3D way that people are painting like statues to look like comics now.
Yeah.
This statue would look insane like that.
Doing this,
what do they call that?
Cell shading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this statue would look crazy cell shaded.
Yeah, the twerk ain't working for me, y'all.
Yo, I'm literally gonna take a picture of those cheeks and I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, so that's like another thing that
David, only if you're gonna jump on your chair and pose and then send us a picture as a comparison.
Well, not the cheeks, bro. Not the cheeks, bro. No. I'm gonna emphatically have to tell you that's my OnlyFans page, and you're gonna have to go there and subscribe.
That's an extra special subscription.
Hey,
That'd
David,
be $35.50.
You think this piece would be better instead of them all looking like a ghost type effect if it just had a little bit of each character in the base, like you had a Doc Ock, you know, tentacle type thing in the background, and then maybe a goblin bomb or maybe some sand.
But didn't they do that already? Hasn't that been like the thing that has been done?
Just one character though. I don't think
It was
we've ever
Doc Ock.
seen-
Yeah,
No, no, on the XM one.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about statues. Yeah, it was all of them. It was the Green Goblin. It was Sand that was there. It was because that was my centerpiece. That's what I had in the middle of all of them. So it represented that. This kind of fits that for me because it does have all of them. You know, and the other pieces, I mean, just having a goblin bomb or something like that. Nah, show me his face. I'm down with it.
I've been waiting on a Spider-Man piece forever because it's the only thing that's missing in my Spider-Man collection, a Spider-Man. But I don't think this is the one either for me.
I'm buying a symbiote one too as well. If I can find it, I'm gonna get it.
No, that symbiote.
I have that one.
So fucking good, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I like that piece a lot.
That's the one Daniel Bell did, right?
No, that was
I'd say more than his Spidey sense. I'd say that if Mysterio wasn't there, that you could say that it was basically Mysterio attacking him with illusions of his villains.
Yep.
That was Barberi did the symbiote.
Oh, okay.
Guillermo Barberi.
That's a very nice piece. I have that one. Very nice.
Absolutely insane piece.
Yeah, I need a Spider-Man just alone, or just a Spider-Man. I mean, it'd be pointless for me to get this. I have a Mysterio, you know, I have a Sandman. I don't have the rest of the characters, but still, eventually I'll add those in and
Well, I can sell these to you at a very low price. No, I'm just joking. Give me that
But,
Holly
I have
Mahal.
Mysterio, I have Sandman, I have Electro, I have Rhino, I have like a bunch of Spider-Man pieces. So to get this one is a little pointless for me. But I don't like the pose. I really don't like the Spider-Man pose. I mean, looking at it from this angle, it just looks a little feminine to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
Meg 3 Stallion.
Yeah.
I forget who said it, but I watched somebody, they were talking about how like this is so much like the turtle statue, the Ninja Turtle statue. With the
Oh
brothers in the
yeah, the
background.
last Ronin.
Yeah, Last Ronin.
Ark, your thoughts on this Superman teaser, sir?
I mean, so far it looks pretty. I mean, I can't stand, how they do clouds, or is this supposed to be him smoking as he takes off?
I was gonna say they look great.
I think it's more him flying through the cloud, like he's already
Mr.
taken off.
Vega.
I mean, I like
Nice,
as much as it's already been done, the whole knee up type thing. That's one of my favorite poses in statues. I like the Captain Morgan pose with the knee up. It makes it's not so much boring, but it's enough action. It's kind of like that middle ground, that safe ground, I guess.
That middle ground between a museum and a dynamic pose.
Yeah, the dynamic museum.
The dust from the takeoff.
Yeah, I mean, if it's coming through a cloud, I'm glad there's no birds. I don't know if y'all talked about the pieces that they've had birds or different animals. That's good. So far the pose looks right. I mean, I assume it's the sculpted cape. I'm not so much a fan of sculpted cape. I know it's got a lot more dynamic feel to it, but I like being able to make the cape what I want it, and especially if you've got two characters next to each other and you've got wind blowing one way and then you got another character where it's blowing, it doesn't really make sense. Or for space or weight. I think weight's kind of the biggest thing for me. I'm so tired of heavy statues that if you get a sculpted cape, it's gonna be so heavy. So I mean, it looks good. I'm not hating on it. I would love to see the rest of it. I think I like this so far more than the LBS, what they've shown us.
I think this also arches a companion piece for that Power Girl and Supergirl one that they brought out recently.
Yeah, Supergirl for sure.
Yeah, and so do you like when they all put things like that together? Like, so we were talking about Spider-Man.
In saying that, I've got the OG Supergirl, Power Girl, and Superman, and they look great when they're all displayed together.
Yeah, but they're kind of different in that way. Like they all got a different base. When you have them all paired where they're doing the same thing, like the Spider-Man, like I've got the one where he's on the bridge with the bomb going off, right? That everybody talks about his bread. And then there's Venom, where it was a cloud of smoke. And then there was a Black Cat that also had a similar base. So it's kind of like when, and I think with X-Men, like it's depending on the line of characters, I want the bases to match. Like I would love for my X-Men line, their bases to kind of tie in together. I think that's cool when it tells a story. But for whatever reason, when I see other characters do that, or at least maybe when it's too similar, like I don't want all of my Spider-Man villains to feel like there's either explosion or they're up in a bridge or type thing. So I don't know. I mean, I guess you'd have to see it all together.
That's very weird.
Huh?
That's very weird.
I know, right?
Yeah. I think I like it when they match. You're if you're collecting a set, it looks good. It's like everything makes sense.
Prime example is your X-Men collection, like all your ones that are, like the originals that have the X-Men symbol base, like they all look perfect when they're all lined up together.
Yeah.
But you can see when they envisioned that line, they actually envisioned how they would all look together.
Right, and like the Danger Room set, I think is great.
Look, see now you see a dope statue and a whack one. Yo, listen, no disrespect for who did this, because everybody pours their heart into their statue, but at the same time, when you present it to the public, it will be judged, and tonight you will be judged.
So, like David, with this one, like to me, this. If you took away the XM
everything
logo at the back, no, let's just say you removed the logo. You said, guess who did this? Like I'm leaning more towards either Iron Studios or Diamond Select. It's not. I would say
Diamond Select. I would say Diamond Select.
I see it actually.
It's not that it's bad, but at the price tag that you pay for an XM piece, you kind of expect more. Especially because, and maybe it's just because in the US you got to pay for extra shipping and thing. But it seems XM pieces are already so elevated, and even all companies have hits and misses. But this piece you're going to pay so much, and it just seems like it's so basic type thing.
To come from the statue where he's ripping the symbiote off of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
To get this, I'm sorry. Cancel it. Don't do it. If you're gonna cancel my Fantastic Four, and I'm pretty sure Johnny Storm ain't look nothing like this, I'm just saying. I'm getting Super Skrull, and I need a Fantastic Four. I got the Thing. I need an Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and I need a Human Torch. I need a Human Torch bad. But I'm just saying.
Fortunately, there's some issues for me, right? If you zoom in on the hand that's on the front, you could see like his knuckles. Like you can see the creases in his knuckles, but that kind of detail doesn't exist anywhere else on the statue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very weird to me. Like why would you see the creases in your knuckles? Like if you guys look at your hands right now, those creases are not deep. So they decided, they decided to add that detail, but not in the feet, in the knee, in the elbow, in the shoulder, in the neck.
It's in his chest. It's oversized.
And it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird work.
He got a BBL for his chest. He got a BBL for his chest.
I wish they would stop.
You know what? I said that. I said the same thing. Had a girly chest. Man boobs.
I wish they would stop showing so much muscle detail and showing fabric being stretched out. Like to me, I was always a sucker for the fabric effect where you see it stretched out. Like I could look more like that. I mean, if you were even to wear all spandex, I don't think, and you were ripped, you're not going to get those deep cuts in the muscle definition.
Well, Symbiote Spiderman is not fabric or
he's just second skin.
Yeah, it's skin.
So it's more like skin. It's more like it's something attached to him, like a beam that's attached to him. But I get what you're saying. But my issue with this one is also the base. It just looks like plastic, like those metal rebar.
Yeah, the rebarbs.
Yeah.
I don't know what that brick on the right's doing that's just hanging there. Honestly, that was the first thing that I noticed when I looked at it. I'm like, why is there just one brick that's got a bit of webbing?
He saved it, dude. He saved that brick from falling, bro.
Yeah, the base looks cheap to me.
Thank you. What's the price on this thing?
Yeah, well, it'll probably be $1,200 when it's all said and done.
So I
saw Todd giving like for the first people, I think it was like $50 shipping or something like that.
I had to look it up so I didn't come out completely stupid. But I always assumed that this piece was Secret Wars Spider-Man, where he's in a black suit, where it's not the Venom symbiote attached to him,
right?
When he's real thin.
Yeah.
So it should be fabric, because I mean he made his costume when he was on that, sent to that planet in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he used a machine to make it, right?
Yeah. That's why I kind of liked the Sideshow, the last black suit, because it didn't kind of appear like it was a symbiote. It looked more like it was a costume type thing. Like, because when we get so many venomized characters, you expect it to kind of be droopy or textured or things like that, right?
He said, I thought web fluid was expensive.
Yeah, and you know what? Jose Alicea said something interesting too. And, it is a stretch because obviously the forms are much bigger on Venom, but it is the same exact pose as the Venom statue. I'm not saying that they like reuse the sculpt or anything, because that would be silly.
Yeah, they never do that.
I know what you're saying. You're saying that they're probably designed to pair next to each other or something.
Well, they probably were just like, hey, just keep it posed like this. I don't know. Maybe they don't look at their catalog when they design statues, which is wild to me. I mean, imagine every time you sculpt something or create a project, you don't think about anything you've done before. You just go, let's just wipe our brains and start fresh. Just make the same thing. I don't know.
everybody talking about Secret Wars and the symbiote. Are they talking about the last Secret Wars that came out, or the first Secret Wars came
No,
out?
they're talking about the original.
I don't remember a symbiote appearing.
Yeah, because remember they were on most of the heroes in the original. They were taken to that other planet where they were battling while they were being impersonated back here on Earth.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's suit got pretty much destroyed. So
and then he went to the wrong machine. She-Hulk sent him to the wrong machine.
No, he went to the wrong machine because there was nobody in the room, and he just assumed that it was that machine because everybody had, Thor had his cape back, Mr. Fantastic and them had their stuff, and She-Hulk had her suit. After they beat her up.
That's when he asked that famous line: "Is anyone else's suit tingling?"
Yeah.
I got to stop drinking and reading at the same time, so I actually know what the fuck's going on. Apparently,
yeah, comprehension.
Come on, man, you should know the classics, Arch.
I'm trying to catch up on the classics.
I don't know, Joe. What do you think about that Venom or that Black Suit Spider-Man?
Yeah, definitely a work in progress. That's for sure.
That's a final, bro.
It's a work in progress.
That's what they're offering to the public. That's it, bro.
I guess that's the cheaper way for people to afford an XM statue. Let's give them a
yeah.
960 shipped on specfiction.com.
Wow.
Yeah, under 1,000, and Todd was giving you $50. I think it was for that day, $50 shipping. Listen, they already know they got a dud, all right, and I guess they got to fulfill whatever commitment that they have. Me personally, I would have just said scrap it and start it over, because if it's not better than a statue that is half the price, and is not even close, it's not even in the same stratosphere. That statue has presence beyond presence.
You're talking about the one where he's ripping the suit off and the shit.
No, not even that one. I'm talking about the sideshow one, the one that Barbara has, the one that he's on the.
Yeah, I like that one.
That is the best one.
Do you guys think that the way that the economy is and everything, it seems like people are buying less stuff, but do you think at some point the statue makers, rather, any of the companies, it's more so how much can we just throw out a statue for as little money as possible than what it used to be, where it's like we were trying to ooh and ah everybody and create this masterpiece.
Yeah.
That XM Studios Spiderman.
No way. I actually think what you're actually starting to see is inflationary pressures starting to creep into the industry. So, like, for example, look, I work in construction. In Australia, we've just banned engineered stone. Okay, you can't work with engineered stone products here in Australia from July 1st. Okay, so that means what are these statues made out of? Polystone and resins and stuff like that. Well, these are now labeled hazardous materials, and there's restrictions on where they can be used, where they can be manufactured, where they can be imported, and stuff like that. So there's the cost of the materials have gone up because so many players that were mining these raw materials have just exited because they don't have the clientele anymore. People aren't buying the stuff. They're looking for other alternatives. So there's changes in composition of materials and the availability of materials. There's labor shortages in China, like factories there are going bust left, right, and center and stuff like that. So I wouldn't like to be one of these major companies like Sideshow or something like that. You'd be constantly having to rejig your deals, like every 3 months. Like, go back a couple of years ago, it was like, well, here's your year contract for the statues that we're producing, and this is the fixed price and stuff like that. Man, those things are being renegotiated every couple of months now.
Well,
and shipping costs and
are
stuff.
supposed to be cold cast porcelain.
Sorry?
That's what they offered them as, is cold cast porcelain. They changed that eventually when they didn't make cold cast porcelain statues.
Yeah. But look, since we've been collecting, Tim, how many times have you seen materials change? Where there's been a greater emphasis, like they found a stronger plastic that actually looks like the stone.
They just did that with the thing. With the thing statue that I got right now, they just did that right now. That head was light as hell, and I was just like, "What the hell is this thing made out of?" Right? Is it a super hard plastic or whatever? The body is solid, but it's just they pick and choose certain parts of the statue in order to make it plastic. I know it was a Batman that I had, and his hands was molded plastic,
Yep.
And that's when I actually was like, oh, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Jerry, if Jerry's watching, he's twitching right now because of the what we're talking about. Sorry, Jerry.
That's what I'm saying. So these companies aren't just thinking about, okay, I've got to pay the artist, right? I've got to pay the producer. It's what materials are going to be cost effective. Like when we've developed this statue, we've envisioned it's going to be made out of this. And then by the time you've gone to produce the statue, the cost of that material has gone up 30%. Are you meant to just cop that on the chin, or are you going to pass it on to the consumer? They're going to just pass it on.
They ain't passing on it.
But isn't that funny?
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, I can tell you right now. I doubt XM is paying like that much for the sculpts. Like that doesn't look like the highest level sculpture I've ever seen. There's guys in the
okay, but you brought up a valid point there. But why aren't they? Is it because their production costs have skyrocketed and they need to cut costs in other areas? Or like we don't know the inner workings of these companies. There's decisions that are getting made at the top end of these companies about the survival of their companies.
Yeah, of course we don't know the inner workings, but from an outside perspective, you can like evaluate what's going on. They used to sell 999, now they can't sell 300.
Well,
so it's like, if you're not selling stuff, you're not going to invest money you don't have into projects.
Stimulus checks aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
So all these pop-up artists now, all these dudes that was popping up and they wanted to battle everybody for the best amount of statues and how many statues they can get, and you saw weird dudes coming out of the woodwork. They're not there anymore.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, you can't blame things on stimulus checks. Everything's gone up. Everything's gone up. Think about 10 years ago. How much did you pay for a can of Coke at a fucking vending machine? And
the recession is something different. A recession is something different. I'm talking about so they saw the inflated projections that they had before, right? When everybody was buying and selling, and everybody here can attest to what our marketplace looks like now and what our buying and selling looks like now. We have the same usual suspects. I have 20 statues that I had up there, and I don't care about moving the price because I'm not. The price is going to stay the same, however the hell it is. And if they sell, they sell. They don't, they don't. But
what thing if you're a friend?
No, if you're a friend, you get, friends. No, that's something different.
You're stuck on prices. I was just waiting.
No, you know how that is. But but no, that you definitely that's family stuff. We know what we do with each other. Pause.
Hey, I know family stuff is definitely you do what you do.
Don't you dare. I'm glad he's taking a sip. But we see how it's scaled back, right? I think the companies didn't realize that the bottom was going to fall out as fast as it did. Right? And I noticed
so cool. Isn't it
with
so cool
Ultron.
that it finally fell out? We've been talking about it for years. It finally is here. It's like, I can't wait to pick this hobby's bones clean.
But here's the thing, too,
I can't wait for these.
I'm going to New Jersey tomorrow.
How many people do you guys know that in the last 18 months have seen the price increases and just gone, I'm done?
Oh, I can't wait.
Shipping did it for me.
No. I don't mean. No, Tim. I'm not talking about that, because we've always had the guys that they get divorced or there's been some life change and I'm selling the collection. That's it. I'm out. I'm not talking them guys. I'm talking the guys that I look at my collection now. I'm happy with what I've got, and it needs to be something absolutely fucking amazing for me to buy it, because otherwise it's too fucking expensive. Go back 10 years ago, I could have bought 6-7 statues a year, no problems. Now I'm limited to buying 1 or 2 because I just can't fucking afford it.
Yep.
Well, so if you guys were given extra space, like it just magically appeared, whether a kid moved out or you had an expansion on your statue, let's say
a kid moved out.
Look at the background, it's crazy.
Big pimping over here, Jack.
Yo, listen, they got mad chairs. They moved out.
You got neon lights, all kind of shit up in there, Jack.
See what happens when you become an empty nester?
Well, not quite yet. I still have 3 to go, but getting there.
But do you space out your collection to make it less cluttered, or do you buy more statues to fill up that new space?
Buy more statues.
Buy more statues.
Yeah, dude. What do you think we are? You think we're not sick?
Well,
I mean, right now I kind of got a little bit of a mess going on here. I still gotta because the thing is, things are
A
coming
mess,
in,
you say?
Right here we got a little bit of a mess. That Cyclops is leaving. We gotta organize that little corner right there. But things are coming in. We're swapping things around, and for the most part, the whole top shelf is pretty good. That's all Spider-Man.
I like that.
That's why I'm missing
Minus
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
So Bob, you don't like that because I always like that one where he's on like the thing that's exploding like that. You know what I'm talking about?
No, never liked that one.
You don't like that because I ain't like it till like because folks has it, and I didn't
haven't
feel like
liked a single Spider-Man that has came out. Either it hasn't been maybe accurate enough, or the pose hasn't been right.
okay.
Just something has always been off with the Spider-Man that I haven't jumped on one.
What about the original Comiquette? That one doesn't do anything.
I like that one. That's another one. I
Well,
like that one
it's
too.
a Comiquette, so it's small.
It's actually not.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's not- it's
oversized.
big.
That one's actually
One where
big.
it's on the
I
wall.
think that one's bigger than quarter.
Yeah, it's big.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the J. Scott Campbell one?
The one where he's on the wall.
Yeah.
The
No,
one he's
the
on the
one-
wall.
Actually, I know what you're talking about. I think I saw it the other day. It is freaking big.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. He's kind of like jumping.
He's stuck to the
He's got
wall.
his hand. He's got his
He
hand.
got
on
one
the wall
hand
behind
on the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
hand.
yeah,
and
one
then-
hand and one hand doing this.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
right. He is big. I just
I
remember
actually
seeing
had
him
him
last
and he-
week.
I
Pause.
had him next to the Colossus Comiquette, and they were pretty. They fit in with the quarter scales, no problem.
Which one? Hold on. Which one?
The J. Scott Campbell 1/5
Yeah,
scale.
that one's
one.
1/5. Yeah.
Yeah, but it fit in with the quarters anyway.
Well,
But the
Colossus
problem is
Comiquette is 1/5.
The problem is that the XM stuff sometimes tend to run a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I think that one would fit with them. I don't know. I mean, I
I know what
kind of
you're
agree
talking
with you.
about.
Robert.
That one is a nice one, and I saw it last week in person. I know which one. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you though. To some degree, none of the Spider-Man statues that have come out are perfect for me.
Yeah, they've
all-
either not been a good pose, or they came out with like a game version of Spider-Man, which I don't collect game pieces. You know, I
or
think it's
so, like,
more with like
Did
the
you
white.
say you don't
logo or
collect
something.
gay pieces? You've got Iceman though, right?
Huh? Video game.
Oh, game. I heard gay pieces. Sorry.
Video game.
But is there such thing as a perfect piece? Does anybody own a perfect
Yes.
piece? Do you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which one? Or how many?
Yeah, but it's perfect. It's
I got a
for
perfect
me.
piece.
Perfect for you. For you.
Yeah.
I got 3 perfect pieces.
And please name these pieces, Lord King.
XM Ghost Rider,
Oh my. I know him well.
XM Darth Maul,
Oh my.
Mhm.
and the only Hulk that I have that is perfect for me
Mm.
is my Queen Studios Hulk on Throne. Every Hulk I can, nitpick here and there. I do have some of my just favorites, but I think that statue, if I had to run inside this house and run out with one, I can only one with one, is that one. Because that statue encompassed the whole storyline for me in just one magnificent piece. That him just sitting there is just strength all over the place. I just love that piece.
Yeah. I think Sideshow Angel is a perfect piece.
Oh yes.
Man,
I love that
I'm
piece.
looking at perfect pieces right now. Starfire, Hawk Girl. Fuck.
Yes, I like that Hulk girl.
The Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, the OG
I think,
Catwoman.
I think that
the
XM
original
Iron Fist
Harley
is a
Quinn.
pretty
Like,
perfect
that's
piece.
just the ones I'm looking at. I've got the whole other
Barb, I
room
think
here.
that piece is
Man,
so
I've got number
underrated.
30.
You see it go
It
for
is.
so
Which
cheap.
one?
I think that piece is stunning.
I think
Which one?
the Iron Man,
Iron Fist.
the
Iron Fist.
XM is a pretty
Oh, yeah.
perfect piece.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I think that's my favorite Daniel Bell piece.
The Iron Fist.
Yeah.
The Iron Fist, yeah.
Oh yeah, right there.
I mean, I ain't mad at you for that.
That's what started this addiction to XM Studios. It's terrible. It's terrible. But you know who you fall in love with, their style immediately.
Mhm.
And I've been
that's
drawn
the
to
thing with
everything
Prime
that he's done.
I collected nothing but Sideshow, and then I got the XM the Prime 1 Cyborg and the Green Lantern, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I can see why these are more expensive.
Yeah. I knew when I got the box, but Daniel Bell's style, like that Hulk, where he's just leaping and he's squishing down on that little squishy thing. I had sold it. It hurt my heart because I had tragedy in the family and they didn't have any insurance, and I was just like, yo, I gotta get, sell some pieces or whatever. And to get it, that was the piece.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I've got a big backyard. I can dig a hole. We'll put something in that.
you gotta stop it. So, but through Mojo, and Mojo, I know you're watching. I love you. I love you to death. The piece made it back to me in some weird form or fashion, but I never wanted you. I mean, you closing the box and you got a tear in your eye, like, damn it.
What you got back there on the turntable, Lord King?
You see him, Daniel Bells, Gladiator Hawk. He's back home.
You got him from Mojo Collectibles?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
see.
My brother Mojo. So besides the porn that I get every day,
he good for that.
Yeah, he good. Boy, good. Boy got talent. Boy, good. But that statue. He, I swear, man, I love the guy to death. I swear, I love him to death.
Let's see. Dennis Perez, I think Batman Beyond is which one, Dennis? The Sideshow one?
The new one, I think.
The new one?
Yeah, there's
anyone in the chat, what is your perfect piece in your collection? Pause.
Hey, Jason, you were talking about the Prime 1. I assume it's the quarter scale line that they did with Sideshow.
Yeah, the Masterline series. Yeah,
I thought that whole line was so good. The Cyborg, the portrait on it, like nobody talks about that piece, and it's amazing.
No one else did one. Like I wanted the Justice League lineup, and I'm like, well, I need a Cyborg. I need a Green Lantern, and I'm looking, and I'm like, the ones that Sideshow were providing didn't fit the line. Like the Masterline series blended in perfect with the Sideshow line.
I think Green Lantern Prime 1, the quarter scale, I still think that's the best.
Yeah, I love him.
Best Green Lantern.
Even though the assembly is a fucking nightmare. Getting that ring, getting that construct into the ring without snapping it is an absolute art form.
Atticus is 3 of them. There's one on the horse, and then they made a second one where he's standing on the bat sitting. Or you talking about the first one? Which
the original one? The original one where he's on that fiery green construct coming out that a lot of people argued that didn't make sense, that it was coming from below and not from the ring.
How many times has people been burned when whatever company didn't complete the line?
I mean,
oh, dude,
I'm burned right now. Like I'm a living burn victim right now. Like I'm actively flame on right now. It's happening to me right now. I am so
David, you know what? You got to, at least there's a silver line. There's a new Fantastic Four film in the works. It should be popular. It should be a lot better than the previous ones that we've been given.
I don't want a female thing.
Generate a new interest in
who's
the
making
line
it?
We'll get the originals made again.
Who's making it? Marvel?
Yeah.
Disney. So then I'm gonna have a female thing. I'm gonna have the Invisible Woman is gonna be Asian young boy.
Pascal as Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic gonna be Hispanic, like I thought. Right? Am I wrong? And the Human Torch is going to be a little person, right?
It's an amazing world we live in.
What I'm saying, David, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying they're going to give you the movie pieces. What I mean is, if they generate interest in the IP in a new generation, as we've seen before, like we grew up reading the comics, right? We're all old followers.
Yeah, that's how we got Taskmaster.
Right? Except Babs. Babs is eternally youthful.
Yeah.
And also rub it in that Smubby grew
she's a vampire. I gave up. She's a vampire.
And when they make a movie, and even if it's got nothing to do with the comic, if it's popular, you see people looking back and wanting to find out more about the origins of that character. They get the interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if that happens with the Fantastic Four, well, you'll see an interest back in the original Fantastic Four and a rebirth in their popularity. And someone's going to put their hand up and go, how much for a license to make the original?
Yeah. Hopefully XM reboots their thought process, because you can't come out with an amazing piece. To me, the Super Skrull is an amazing piece.
You're far too optimistic. They ain't gonna do that.
No, but I'm just saying, I got so hope beyond hope. And if they don't, I don't care. Sideshow has shown that they're more than capable
What you're
at this
speaking
moment.
to is the guy that's gone, I've always wanted the Super Skrull. I've always wanted. Oh my God, they're fucking making one.
That thing. Like when I was talking to the guy on the phone, I said, I got to talk to you. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready. I said, you sure? Because I'm going to show the hell up. All right, cool. Yeah, I am. Yeah. All right, cool. I never dreamt in a million years that they will make this, license it. I mean, of course we can get customs. You know, the custom guys, they are spot on with what our needs are, because they listen to the community and they know how many they can sell. But for XM to say, I'm going to do this obscure character, that's like having a nihilist. Like, what? Serious? Yes, please.
But then, hey, look, Sideshow's just done it with Dazzler.
Yes. That part.
You know what I mean? So they're showing, and I mean, look, they did it with Starfire as well. Like I thought,
yes.
Right, we see Starfire. We've got Hawkgirl. They're starting to do the other DC female characters. Finally, I thought, I'm going to get a Raven. I'm going to get a Donna Troy.
Yes.
Thank God, you know?
Yeah,
and
but I'm sorry, but with that, because of circumstances, that will keep you from completing the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my son bought me a Demon Slayer, quarter scale thing. I would love to complete the line. I have no room.
What is that orange ball next to your head?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because it was messing with me the whole time. What is that orange ball right there? That
Ghost
Ace
Rider
from One Piece.
Oh, wow.
oh, the piece from One Piece.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Ace's brother. So that's a fireball.
Oh, okay.
We need to see Joe's room, because I mean, I haven't talked to Joe on a live in a long time.
Joe's shit is bonkers, bro.
I know.
This guy
I saw
built
the
a basement
pictures.
and immediately filled it with statues, bro.
Oh man.
he got Optimus Prime at the top, and that's probably the one that you talk to that transforms.
That's what that one is.
Yeah, I know.
That one, and it's only there because right now my room is impacted. I'm impacted with big ass boxes in here because of a purchase that I made. I gotta get another shed built in the backyard. I'm waiting for that next week. My storage unit is maxed out.
I'm gonna talk to you in like 5 years, Joe. You're gonna start throwing boxes out.
I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I started doing it. I said, "Fuck it, this one's staying gone."
But I don't sell.
The same thing. Like, can we just throw away boxes? I mean,
I'm not keeping this shit anymore, man.
I think we have about 150 statues, and then out of the 150, like a bunch of them have like double or triple boxes. So you have somewhere in the realm of 200 boxes, and
and they're large boxes. They're large boxes.
If I was at my forever home, my like I'm not moving again, all the boxes are gone. But I'm not staying here. I live too close to neighbors. I hate people.
I
just feel it's a bad idea because like, we don't usually sell stuff, but then occasionally we might sell like Ohami got the Cyclops and he doesn't like it. He looks at it every day and he's like, I hate that thing. So we have to sell it. I mean, if I would have thrown away the box, I would have been screwed because
isn't it crazy, Barb? Because I know you and Ohami were on the same shit as I was. Like we were not fucking with that Sideshow one, and now I'm like, yo, I think that's my favorite Cyclops. Yo, I was like, yo, man, fuck this thing. This thing is whack.
The Sideshow one
on the sneak, and I was like, yo, I really like
the Sideshow one. We made it look cool because we had a custom Cyclops that came with a little jacket, and it fit like a glove.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Didn't
I
the
mean,
original
dude,
saw
I remember
come
we
with
were
it?
clowning on that thing. We were like, "Yo, man, that piece is
No,
whack."
it's a very nice. The sideshow one is a very nice piece.
It's really nice.
It's simple and it's nice. It's not overdone or anything like that.
Well,
But this thing is ugly.
That's the one where he's touching his thing, right?
Yeah,
touching the visor.
It's just the
No,
pose.
it's this joint
completely
right here.
awkward.
Oh, I
The
love
new
that
one.
one.
The Mark Newman one. So apologies to Mark Newman. We clowned on you, but you're done.
He said, but it's dope.
It's dope, dude.
It's right here.
Yeah.
So I know what you did. You drove the price to the floor.
It's possible.
and came in and said, thank you.
It's possible. Yeah,
You had a stock account.
Speaking of, all the last level Wolverines suck. You guys should sell them. Especially the one where he's like fighting all the ninjas. Like, you should sell that piece.
So if you guys
my
had a
boy
plan,
had that. If I know you was, I didn't know you then, but my boy was trying to get me to buy it, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it. And then that's when I didn't know. That's when I was a novice, and the price that he was selling it to me for was like dirt cheap, because I went over there to go get the Scar, Son of Hulk, because he didn't have a box, and I was like, yeah, I'm really interested in that piece. Now, and he's like, I'll sell it to you. So I went over there, picked it up for like 500, and he had the Wolverine there, and he had a couple of other pieces. So I took the other pieces. It was the Gladiator Hulk Bowen and something else, the Daredevil Bowen, and he had that Wolverine. And I was like, oh, that's dope. He's like, you want it? I'll sell it to you for $1,000. And I was just like, nah, I'm not into it like that. He said, yo, give me 7 and you can just walk out with it.
Which one though? Because there's a couple. Is it the one where he's punching the fucking ninja right in the chin, and he's got swords in his side?
No, the one is I think he's in the pose and they're all like mutilated on the base.
That's the Franco X-Force one.
I don't think it was X-Force. He had his regular Wolverine clothes. If I see it, I could tell you what it is. If I see it, I'm gonna show you. But I know that one is worth. Now that I know, I was like, I should have just brought it. But it is what it is.
Look, pieces like that, like that's what I was trying to say before. It's like stuff like that. I know what's out that I want, and I'm in no rush. I have a room that's full. I don't need to chase these things. But when all these dudes decide to start dumping their collections, I will be here ready. So
that's why I'm going to Jersey.
The time will run out for them,
But I'm going to Jersey. This lady has a bunch of Bowen Hulks.
Are you going to that tomorrow for real?
I'm going to Jersey tomorrow.
Where are you going?
I don't know. They got to send me the address in the morning, in the afternoon, because the guy I have coming down, he's bringing a piece, and I'm giving him a piece. So I'm making a trade with him for Lady Death. I hope you're not watching, but I'm making a trade with Lady Death for a piece that I've been dying for, the Super Scroll. I've just been dying for that piece.
Nice.
It's a good looking piece. It's
really I was a fan since a kid, right? And I thought it was so incredible that he had all of Fantastic Four powers. I'm like, this guy got all of their powers?
As long as you don't block his satellite,
right.
thing, and then lock him in a mountain and trap him in there. Yeah, he's badass.
He's dope. but other than that,
well, dude, let me know where you're at, David. If you're close by, I'll swing through and hang. See you.
Yeah, I'll bring some stuff.
So guys, I'm curious.
I don't know if you're gonna drive home, but
since custom statues don't have to obey the license laws type thing, would you be more angry or would you be more excited if a custom group started saying, hey, we're just going to take some of these Bowen statues or smaller scale statues and we're going to blow them up quarter scale? Like, it's you're copying exactly what that was, but there's nothing to stop them. And there's so many great Bowen statues.
That already exists, my bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That already exists?
Oh yeah.
I think the advent of 3D printers, people would have been doing that already.
Yeah,
I had a guy hit me up a 3D printer. Did he hit you up? I think his name was like George Art.
hit me
something
up.
like that. Anybody here? Right?
Dude,
Anybody.
a bunch of dudes have been hitting me up.
They hit you up all the time. Yeah, them
Bro,
3D
Yeah.
as
dudes.
soon as Thor said it, like I said, yo, anybody know this guy? Bro, mad people started hitting me up, asking me questions, pressing me. I'm like, bro, I don't know you like that. You're asking me, hey, do you need anything?
I shut them dudes down real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blocked and deleted him.
I said,
But
you need my service? I said, no.
no, I
All
don't.
right, well, let me know. I said, all right, later. You know, these
Yeah.
3D cats all the time, man. I don't know
Tim
what
did that to me. I asked him penis size, and he immediately blocked me. I thought it was kind of wrong, but
Oh no, I sent you the picture.
I sent you pictures. You must have asked the wrong way.
that was the picture that wouldn't download. It said file size too big.
No, I sent it on WhatsApp because I want to make sure that it's incredible.
Not the rim shot.
You missed that. You got to offer yours first, man, and then you get one.
An offer. He told me that if I finish painting that Venom kit I have, he's gonna buy me a 3D printer.
Oh wow!
Oh my!
Oh, that's gonna be
Then
amazing.
let the floodgates open, Paul.
Yes.
I asked the Hard Hero Daredevil, where he's on one hand.
Hard hero looking.
The best.
I love that statue. If it was
Yeah,
in
it's
quarter
amazing.
scale or
I'm sorry. I'm too immature to have my
So,
company
yeah.
name Hard Hero. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm too immature.
Well, they stopped real quick.
Oh, it
But
would work.
I'll get you
had,
one better. I'll get you one better. So I signed up at my work. I signed up a contractor the other week, and his company's name is HTFU.
Hold on. Lord King, someone is here for you, sir.
Oh my God! Look at this guy.
It isn't my own.
Look at this guy.
Cannoli. Did you find your nuts, sir?
Fancy fellas.
What up, Cannoli?
How are you doing, you wanker?
It's it's just cold in Connecticut. What can I say? It's just
Yeah, a lot of really close to Westchester. Ain't it?
Mom, it is close. It's close to Jersey too. I hear you're by Jersey.
Yeah. I'll be close to Jersey tomorrow as well.
You could come by. I'm close.
Yeah, I could, and bring those books that you wanted. I can bring your books so I can get my damn statue.
Wait. For what? What do you want? Let's see.
I swear to God, I'll leave. I swear to God, I'll leave.
I love it.
Hold on.
Let's go live. Let's go live.
Let's go live. That's why your camera's trash. You son of a bitch. Get off. Get off my horse.
We had to drop the bomb on you, King.
Wow.
Yo,
Cannoli, what's up with that rhino bust? Do you need that thing?
They picking you. They
asked me for that
picking
a
you
while
clean,
ago.
Jack.
Be careful. Be careful, Tim. He'll make a deal with you in Welch.
Yeah,
What are you on? Flip phone? What do you got? A razor?
Not a razor.
That rhino bust.
Man, so that Rhino bust is incredible.
Aren't you an X-Men guy? What are you gonna do with the Rhino bust?
You really want to know?
And jump on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
So what
I got.
you really want to know?
You really want to know? I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
absolutely
You want to turn
change him into an X-Men character.
I would never allow that.
There's
to happen.
no
That's just
chance
false.
it's staying as Rhino. I promise you.
I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. This is my new pride and joy right here. That's it.
Is his
Show me.
pants unzipping?
Oh, yes. Yo, that thing is a monster for real.
It being Godzilla, I assume it was like next to a dumpster. Is a dumpster fine?
You got to get on Wi-Fi or something. Your camera is
No, look good.
That's
now.
no good.
No, that's good. It
There you
tightened
go.
up.
You know, I got
yeah.
boosters.
There you go. It got better now.
I got boosters down here, but the Wi-Fi's upstairs, so the signal gets a little squirrely.
No, you straight now.
Yeah, now it's good.
Yeah, you look good now.
We actually got this thing on Amazon. It's super cool that you plug it onto the wall and it picks up the Wi-Fi from the actual outlet. And because we had the same issue with the garage, and man, that thing was amazing. And
Yeah,
it was like
little
$30, and then you,
extender.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like an extender, but it runs through the wires on the outlet. So you have to
Yeah.
have one connected right next to your router, wherever it's at in the house, and then you have to connect one in the garage or wherever you need it, and it runs through the power lines, and then you have to connect a router in in the garage or wherever
Yeah,
it is.
it's a
Wi-Fi.
signal boost, a super signal booster.
Yeah, it's like a
what
signal
he's
booster
saying
type
is
of
it
thing.
works through the electrical lines.
Through the electrical lines. Yeah, the thing is amazing.
I got it. Can you send me a link to that? I'd get that
Yeah,
set right now.
I'll look it up. I'll send it to. Do I have you on Facebook?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He probably blocked you after you said give him the statue.
Behold the tweeter head doomsday bust.
That's a bust?
It was like the top half of his body.
Oh, the torso. Oh,
Yeah.
torso. Okay.
And they actually got somebody on here with a human hand.
Damn.
Oh, damn. It's big.
Jesus.
How tall
Oh,
is
that's huge then.
Yeah, it's fucking massive.
Pause.
That's crazy.
Yo, you guys seen
Yeah,
that,
for real, right? For real.
You seen that? You seen that
You
PCS?
gotta shut him down.
PCS what it, Tim?
You saw that PCS tease today from the Couchard brothers?
What was it?
It was the sewer cap.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I put it in
Yeah.
the group.
They're saying it's going to be 1-to-1 scale and quarter scale.
That's crazy.
It's the the turtles from the movie where they're like peeking out of the sewer cap.
Yeah.
So it's going to be life-size version of all 4 turtles. Sewer cap. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
That's gonna be ridiculously.
Unfortunately, the Punisher is not here to review this one.
Oh yeah, I saw you going at him with this.
Yeah, he said he ain't down with it, but I like this. This like the best one I've seen, in my opinion. Only thing is, I wish the suit was like the tweeter head, because I like him looking smooth, not this burnt up looking shit here. You know, I like when he dapper, bro. That's when he be sharp. But I like this one, man. Other than the burnt part of the suit.
It's weird to see him in blue. To me.
On the cartoon, he was blue. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartoon was blue.
Wasn't it more purple?
Somebody got some.
Yeah, somebody got some weird feedback.
It might be you, Cannoli.
Yeah, it's probably Kenobi. It's probably Kenobi. He got to pay up what he owe.
Yeah, but we have red version as well.
Oh, that red version looks crazy.
Well, you know how you take the quarter and make it like
Yeah, the red version's better.
But
That's
like
what
you
people
know
got
how
for it.
like you take the quarter and make it like go down your fingers. That's look like
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the red version better. But
Yeah, I like the red version. He looks like Fire Marshal Bill.
That's Fire Marshal Bill.
Let me tell you something.
My guess is more realistic. If he gets burned, he'd be red instead of blue.
Yeah, burnt like that.
Yeah.
For real. Unless he was half Smurf, then that explains a
I
lot.
don't know. I kind of like the tweeter head one.
Yeah, I like the suit on the tweeter head one better. But overall, like if he could have the tweeter head suit on this, to me this would be perfect.
Because you like the concept with the gun and the shit with the coin.
Well, the thing is, I like him looking like this burn up shit look fucked up to me. Like I need him looking smooth. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. But but I like the concept of this.
All right.
We already went through this. But is our weekly teeting you gotta have teeting at least once a week. Pause.
Oh, another Venom.
Yeah, she painted a Venom up for us.
I mean, it looks cool.
Thanks, girl.
Bless her little heart.
Another Venom.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's amazing. That's exactly how I remember Eddie Brock, with a beard.
Tim, you're getting confused. That was us last night in the bedroom.
Cool.
I had my beard, and there was a lot of
right.
meat going in.
Yeah.
Meat going in, you say?
I like that. Blue color painted through the body. That's cool.
It is a
You
nice.
really like
So
that?
is this
I
a
sensed,
custom?
sarcasm.
Yeah.
No, I like this.
Remember last week we were talking about like what PJ was saying, which characters are made. We forgot this dude here.
Oh yeah,
Like they make a rack of Venoms, man. You know, he might be approaching Batman level very soon.
Yeah, dude. But man, I gotta say, I hate these stupid like Venomized Magneto, Venomized.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Somebody just made a Venomized Thanos on Throne. I don't like. I mean, it's done well, but I just don't like it. You know,
It's too.
Is
It's
there a
too
character-
90s. It's too 90s. Like we get it. It's edgy. It was edgy in the 90s. That's
yeah.
it.
Like,
Is there a
man.
character you guys would get no matter how bad it looked?
Yeah.
Which character?
The Blue Marvel.
Oh wow.
Jackal.
Jackal?
Yeah, the Jackal.
Yep.
Who's Jackal?
That's the
the
fake Green
Punisher was
Goblin.
going after him.
I mean, I guess currently at this moment, if anybody made an Avalanche, I would buy it.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what I would buy? I would buy the whole Wrecking Crew.
Oh yeah, Wrecking Crew's cool.
What about you,
Oh.
Barb? Is Barb still there?
The Blue
I'm here.
Marvel look dope.
Sorry, I was sending Connolly the stuff on Facebook.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Barb, is there a character you would buy no matter how bad it looked, just to have that character?
No.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Yeah.
No,
If
but
there's a character that I need really bad, I will continue waiting till it comes out good because I'm not buying some shitty ass statue.
you guys misunderstood. Not the Jack-o'-lantern guy, the Jackal, the one that cloned Peter Parker. Looks like a green. Looks like a green gremlin. Like no one's ever made.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Ain't
about.
that the dude the Punisher went after? Like in his first appearance.
Yeah, but Bone made a bust of the Jackal.
Really? Oh shit! I don't even know. That was probably the last time anyone ever did a Jackal piece. I can't think.
100%.
Yeah, it's so obscure.
100%. But I'm almost positive I've seen a Bowen Jackal. Bowen is still the fucking greatest of all time.
Of course.
Oh, Barb, you talking about this Spider-Man? One sec.
He set the trend when nobody was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That one, the one that I saw.
That's the one. That's the one we talking about.
Yeah, he's big. He's I would say quarter scale.
Yeah, he's big. Pause.
Yeah.
That piece, like all of his features were like over exaggerated.
Yo, Dom, you can't.
Wait a
hold your
minute.
phone sideways,
Okay,
bro.
but didn't that one come out like years ago?
Sorry.
Wait a minute. Didn't that one come out like years ago, like in the 2000s? Because
Yeah. That
was like their first one.
No, the one that I saw last week is another one, but I had this one.
Did you? No shit. Let me tell you a quick story. So I'm in New York City. I'm working in my building, and I leave, and I see a dude walking down the street like a block and a half ahead of me with a Captain America shield on his back.
Oh, it's a book
and
bag.
I fucking start chasing this dude because I've never seen this is like 11 years ago. I started chasing this dude to try to catch up to him, and I finally get closer and closer, and I see signatures all over this shield, and I'm like, "Yo, this fucking thing is crazy." I catch up. I'm like, "Hey, dude," and he goes, "Yeah, what?" And I go, "Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Your shield is sick." And he was like, "Yo, thanks, man. All right, cool." And I'm like, "Oh, is that the Spider-Man comic in your hand?" And he was like, "Yeah." Yo, tell me this dude had the fucking Spider-Man comic hat. He was going to Midtown Comics downtown to get a signature on it. And I'm like, yo, get the fuck out. I've been friends with this dude since then. I keep on bumping into him in New York. Bro,
I thought the
this
one
looks nasty.
was a different one, but that one, I had that one many years ago. I had that back in the 2000s. When it first came out, and then I got rid of it because I got rid of all my comic hats, at least most of them. I only kept like two, which I still have.
The art of Steve Wang.
I had it when Sideshow started coming out with the quarter scales. That's when they came out with like a bunch of the XM quarter scale stuff, and we started getting rid of the comic hats.
Got you, yeah.
But yeah, I had that one.
That's the big Ryu. Wow, that's crazy.
Tim, I have a similar story to yours. I saw a guy with a Captain America backpack, so I was like running up to him to ask him about Captain America. He threw a used condom at me.
Oh,
Ew. Ew.
So it's kind of like we're the same.
He said we're the same. He said, and we've been friends ever since.
I still haven't talked to my father.
Hey yo. He said
Oh, my God.
he held up the condom and said, "How the hell did you get out of here?"
Oh my God, bro.
This
And
piece
that's
is good.
how the name Hercules was born.
I like this piece. It looks good.
This is Ryu from Fandom Collectibles Arcade.
It looks nice.
Kind of Sosa-esque, if you will.
The
Some
glove
big ass.
is
He got some
worn.
big ass feet though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
That's why when they do those cyclone kicks,
Shit
As
hurts.
a hobbit.
So here, this
right,
was
he's
hot.
a hobbit.
This was a hot topic this week. I got the blue one later on too. They showing all the stuff that come with the legendary beast Batman. This is the black version.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Legendary Beast is doing DC. That is what's up.
1/3, and then you want the blue one. Here's the blue one.
And you can change the stupid emblem on his chest because I hate that target. I hate the target. I hate the target.
So you
I
want
like it.
Nah, I'm down with the bat.
It's a little tiny, but
Jason? Let's say somebody was giving you one of these for free. Which one would you go with?
I'll probably grab the blue.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll go
That-
black.
That's just my age, man. It's like when I was reading Batman, he used to wear the black and the blue.
So Jason, I used to always complain. People that were like, "I'm diehard Batman fan. I'm only going to collect Batman," and I'm like, "It's so dull. All the colors are muted." But then I look at my collection, and there's so many different colors that pop. And I look at my Spider-Man collection. I'm like, "Well, there's a lot of green." It changes day to day.
You know what? People collect what they like. You know,
I
They
can't figure out
better.
what
It's
I
their
like.
money.
that's it.
Real
know,
silly
like,
if they didn't.
I'll be honest. I've never had someone show me their collection and had a judgmental attitude. I always replied, "Man, are you happy with it?" And they go, "Man, I'm fucking stoked." I go, "Well, that's what matters. Who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks about your collection?"
Not a soul.
Unless you've got Batman next to Wolverine, and then I'm like, "You're a fucking retard, man."
Well, maybe you like Batman versus Wolverine.
I know heaps of people. Look, you guys try and sell me as just a hardcore DC. I like Marvel too, man. Fucking, I grew up reading both comics. I used to have.
Oh my God.
I love that.
This is in-hand pictures of the PCS Lady Death.
This reminds me of my mother.
Wow, the floating crown.
Yeah, that's
yes,
That
that's
is
you, Ark.
amazing. No, how the hell did he? Okay, I understand. I know it's probably like a little stick that comes out of death from the back that goes into the crown.
They show overhead in here somewhere, so you can kind of see.
That looks incredible.
That looks cool. Do you guys do the Kickstarters? Whenever he does the launches, Brian Pulido on Lady Death or no?
No,
No, I do them all the time. It's awesome.
I don't have that kind of income.
That's like $50.
Yeah,
I don't have that kind of income.
I got lucky. I got lucky.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
know it. I know it. But man, that's a genius move.
This is how I met my wife. A rod to the back of the head. We were on a bus.
I'm not listening to you.
It
What
was
about,
skinny.
what about this one, King?
It was skinny.
You know what it is. I still want the Queen Studio one.
With all the smoke on him.
Yes. This one got dirty little rocks on his wrist.
I like
Of
this
course.
one. This one's cool looking.
Well, I don't like that leg up like that. Put that leg down, Hulk.
This is you could easily replace this with Donkey Kong.
Oh, no.
I like that face though. I like that face.
No, that leg is
But I
jacked
don't like
up.
that
Oh,
foot.
no,
I told you. I told
Nah.
you that foot. That foot ain't
No,
it.
that
I
leg
told
is
you.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to mark his territory.
Uh-huh.
So he gone to the Spider-Man twerking school of
Nah.
America.
Why would they do
That-
that?
I
that's
like
wicked.
the pants. I like, but that leg though.
Why would they do that?
Why did he do that?
That's so
The
weird.
difference is in the details. We added sunglasses to the base, so you'd be more impressed.
I got that.
Is there another angle where that
They did that to Red Hulk.
Nah,
That leg?
That foot is not a go, boy.
they all pretty much from the front.
Yo,
Hey,
can-
Cannoli, I trade you this one for that one.
Nah, man. That looks. I don't know what they do. What it like? Maybe. Nah.
No, you can't even come up with the reason why. Don't
Yeah, he
do
would,
it.
at no point
Same
would the
size.
Hulk ever stand like that. He would just.
Don't. You just don't.
Yo, you guys wonder if those glasses have a screw holding the earpiece to the lens? I mean, they're bragging about the
Yo,
details.
you
I just
ain't-
wanna make
We are
sure
not
that
gonna have a Daredevil moment.
I'm just wondering if they got if they got the
I
details
just-
in them.
I don't understand why the glasses aren't broken. Like there should be glass everywhere.
No, he
right?
placed it on the floor before he changed.
Very kindly.
You know how much glasses cost, bro? Hulk
Mine only
never
cost
breaks glasses.
$15.
Cut it out. Your cataracts is going crazy.
Not cataract.
She looked
Oh.
crazy. I just
This
never.
This one was already done, Jerry told me, but I guess the sculptor reposted today. He said refreshed renders, so
Yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah.
if something changed or.
It looks like he did more work on the jacket because I don't remember the jacket looking that nice.
Yeah,
This is Dario Boss, right?
yeah, I believe that was his name.
What's in her left hand?
Glove.
Oh, okay, duh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when they made Rogue so beautiful because when she debuted it, she looked
Like a
Like-
Russian lesbo.
Man.
yes. Thank you. I'm glad that you said it. And I didn't.
You can't cancel me. All right.
You can always rely on art to say what
He
you're
said I'm not even on social media. It is whatever.
But yeah,
So-
I always tease Jerry because he prefers that version. I'm like, she's a Russian lesbo. Like
Yeah.
it screams that.
Just
I thought-
looking like Black Widow.
I thought her and Mystique was, hello.
Yeah.
That was a mom, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
had a
that's
channel
what made
on
it even
Pornhub?
worse.
So
I thought they was from Alabama.
But like I was blown away because I grew up with Rogue from the X-Men animation. So I was like, I was super attracted to Rogue back then. That Southern Belle, I had the
Yeah.
bed sheets, the curtains, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I read the comics and I was just like, what the
What
fuck
the
is
hell?
this? What recast made this? So I'm still trying to get through X-Men to find that Southern Belle that doesn't look like a carpet muncher.
Okay.
Right to Jim Lee.
There is a one book arch, the Jim Lee swimsuit editions.
Oh, yeah.
Does she look like the Russian lesbo? Because I mean, I'll pay
No,
extra for that.
no, she looks
Not even
like-
close.
Trust me, man. You do yourself a favor. Just Google it. You'll thank me later.
I remember when they used to cater to us kids.
I do too.
Those are the days.
Man.
Those are
Those
the
days are done, baby.
No,
Now,
you couldn't-
now they're
you
catering
couldn't
to
release that
psychotic
now.
parents.
So look here, man. You gotta give Vader a minute on this one. Speaking of Jerry, we have this.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm so jealous.
Well, the thing is, Jerry and we talk barbecue all the time. He's trying to start his barbecue up. And one day, I told him, I said, man, I want to pause. I'm pausing now. I said, man, I always wanted one of them Bluetooth meat probes. Pause. You can stick it in your brisket and then you be inside and you look at your app and everything. So one day, Jerry hits me and said, look, man, I'm going to send you something. Give me your address, And so I gave it to him. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to send me a meat probe. I look at this.
Meat
I look,
probe.
yeah, pause.
I'm still waiting for a Tim to send me a probe.
I look at
Justin's uncle is a Bluetooth meat probe.
I look at the tracking on this shit. It say 40 pounds. I say ain't no 40. Ain't no what kind of meat probe? This man, out of the kindness of his heart, sent Vader and XM Darth Revan, which I was telling him. So Jerry, man, there's no way I can thank you for you, brother. Love you, man. I thank you for this, man. And as a result, Rodney always admired my Zion Art Revan, so I'm gonna give that one to him. So that's how that works, you know.
And then Rodney is gonna send me over.
I know where this is going.
And then Cannoli is gonna send over the promise that he had already. Ain't that right, Cannoli?
Did you see the video Cannoli put up after last week?
He know. I went at him. I saw
that shit was brilliant, man.
You put up never gonna get it, you son of a
That
bitch.
was brilliant, bro. I was like,
I still, I talked to him. I'm like, don't worry, he's not gonna get you. It's okay.
Thor, you getting the statue? It like made me wonder, like, is Jerry such a sweet, kind person that we kind of misjudge after we see him on camera, or is it that he has such an addiction to the hobby that he can't help but buy statues so much that he's willing to buy statues for other people? He's so addicted.
He got so many.
or he has put in a little Wi-Fi camera inside it somewhere.
oh wow!
Oh man, I never thought of that. I'm gonna start wearing less clothes. You
have seen several shows, then, Jerry, in the time that it's been.
He said the statue has more than paid for itself.
Especially over here on the couch where it is.
I'm gonna start winking and get my statues.
Thor doesn't know he has an OnlyFans page too.
Right. I'm gonna call the sign really quick. But also, Vader has a giveaway announcement.
That's what's up.
So Vader signed up for a Red Titan giveaway. He thought he was signing up for the Maju case giveaway. He said, and then about 10 people the other day they said, Vader, you done won some shit. Come on over here. And Vader won the Connecticut's Hamaru.
Yeah, that's from
Samurai
Showdown. Yeah,
and then he had to go and check out Red Titan video. This thing is, edition size 200. You see,
yeah.
But being as this man does not carry a red lightsaber, pause. We cannot have him in the inner sanctum. You see, so he went to several people in the crew. There was, Joe. We know you collect this kind of shit. He said we ain't got no room up in here. So we will give it to you, the people. You see, whenever it shows up on the docks of Mustafar. But we will cook up some sort of method to give this to, and you must be present and make sure you acknowledge that you are here as well.
We should do it like everybody's got ties to Kevin Bacon, but it'll be whoever's got ties to me.
I see.
Alabama, which it should be like several people that win.
Oh my.
My mother got around. I mean, easy way around it.
So whenever this show up, folks, we will let you know, and we will get and shipping inside the United States of America. Your shipping will be covered. But if you are in Guyana or some damn where, then we're gonna need that young bread to send that shit to you.
The plane will fly over where you're from, and it will drop out with a little small parachute.
Oh yes, just be prepared. So. Not too much.
I'm sure you grab the big box, not the little box that's got the cocaine.
As far as I know, it's only one box, so I know we'll see.
Joe, do you know who that character is?
From what? Samurai Showdown?
Yeah.
Is it a cool character?
He's the main character.
Yeah, but that's who you like playing with. I mean,
but that wasn't what he was asking. He was asking if the guy's cool.
Joe's response was enough. His emotions, what he didn't say, was enough to let me know about that character. He was just like, "Please, let's move on. Let's get away from that character." I've moved on.
I sent Thor a picture. You guys tell me right now if this isn't the single-handed the best collectible you have ever seen. Because for me, this is the best collectible I've ever seen. Nothing that we have, all this stuff is just shit compared to this.
Is it a church window?
Yeah. It's a church window.
We're going back to Daredevil.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yo, tell me that shit is not fucking sick.
That's what's up.
Let's see.
But what is this? Movie actors?
No, these are comic
Stan Lee in the
artists.
middle.
Yeah, Stan Lee's in the middle.
This is all comic artists that, bro, probably half of these guys are dead at this point. Isn't that crazy? And he got multiple shields.
That's sick. Yeah.
Before I forget, too, there was a movie I watched last night that was, when I was watching it, I was thinking lovingly of you, and I thought A-Tim will love this movie, ISS.
Yeah, I saw the message. I'll check it out.
Yeah. Somebody posted that. Yeah, ISS.
So Tim showing that shield and thinking it's great for the. I've never been a signature guy. Like I never understood that. Like especially with all the hype, Super Bowl's coming up, and you got the Chiefs with Taylor Swift, and people freaking out about Taylor Swift's got a new record, which she didn't pay me to say that she's got a new album coming out. But I've never had that attachment to anyone, whether it be a sculptor or an artist or a movie actor or a musician. Like I've got, songs I love or books I love to read or movies I love to watch.
Yeah, that's fine. You do know that you're like in the minority with that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm used to that. I'm a white guy. I'm a white straight guy. I'm used to being in the minority.
I'm with Arch. I prefer a photo with the person to remember the memory rather than a signature.
I don't even know.
I'll give you an occasion. When I was at WonderCon, the booth next to us was Bear McCready. And I thought, I'd never seen Bear McCready. Like, this is a composer that did Battlestar Galactica and a bunch of other sci-fi shows and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought it was just a stall, like selling his albums. So I bought one of the Battlestar Galactica CDs, and he goes, "Would you like me to sign it for you?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, all right." And he signs a Bear McCready. I go, "Fuck you, Bear McCready." And I just sat there and talked to the guy for half an hour, telling him how great his music was and that. Now, I didn't really care that I had a signature, but that I had the CD, and it was a symbol of that conversation that I had with the guy, and that I spent half an hour with someone that I respect and got to shoot the shit with him.
And see, Jason, I think that's the big difference.
That shit is huge. Pause.
Jason, if I was able to
look at his bicep, that's crazy.
I think, Jason, I agree. Like, if I was to have a drink with an actor that I liked, like that would be more impressive to me. Like, but I'm not gonna cry or lose my shit, no matter who the person is that enters the room, except for a Tim. When a Tim enters the bedroom and he's got that leopard skin, wrap
when he's got his
him.
Wolverine mask on, you mean?
Yeah, type thing. Like, then I'll lose my shit. But I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna enter to win that shit.
Well, I guess
lights up too.
It's fine that you don't understand it. I guess it's fine. I guess you don't agree.
I got a statue. My friend,
the statues on our shelves are not worth shit compared to that shield.
I purchased. I got a statue from my friend, and when I got it home, he was like, "Yo, look under the bottom of it," and there's a Spider-Man, and I had got it because I just liked the piece, and under the bottom, Stan Lee signed it, and he was like, "Yo, congratulations," and I was just like, "Cool." I still like the piece, and I would have loved to have a picture with Stan Lee. I'm a picture guy, and I understand what he's saying. Like, I'm a visual person. That's why I'm like, yo, let's take a picture. Let's do this instead. But for certain people, that signature means a hell of a lot. I guess it's some weird connection to people.
Well, the turtles like that.
Tim, I'll say this. Like, to me, these famous people that I have no relationship with, like, other than I've read their stuff or I've seen their stuff and I enjoy it.
That's the thing; they're not famous.
But so let's say my Iron Man bust that I got from you. Yeah, that piece means a lot to me because I know you. We have conversations. I have a relationship with you. That piece means a lot to me. my XM Magic that Chris owned. That's no longer with us.
Let me
That
stop you right here. You
means something to me.
have explained how a signature from a famous comic book artist is not sentimental to you. Thank you. I understand.
Kiss the baby.
It's funny. Jose just messaged me on the side and was like, "Yo, that's Lewis's shield." I'm like, "That is Lewis's shield." So,
oh wow!
Thank you, Jose, for you knowing whose shield that is. That means you're.
Jose is also saying, "Can we get back to the more pictures?"
It is hit or miss those signatures, even on books.
Animal pictures
on comic books. I got people like, you know, if you get a CGC signed comic book, some people think it's worth a lot more, and then some people are turned off by it. It's hit or miss. It depends on the
cover.
person.
I think it's worth less because you ruin the cover. If it's on the inside of the comic, I think that's something more.
You know, it depends on who's buying, man. Like if I have Stan Lee's signature across the cover on a key issue, somebody's going to pay more and someone's going to pay less. Right? You know, depends on the person.
Yeah, but are you buying to sell or are you buying for you?
Oh,
no, we're just talking about perceived value, right? I mean, it's just everyone has a, like if you have a first appearance of
okay. All right, you guys talk to me when you got Chris Claremont's signature. All right, guys.
Jeez.
Oh my. Out of here.
Not like it's. I don't know. It depends on the person.
Hey, no bestiality on the show.
He said, "Daddy, the camera's on, just like you practice." Yeah, Daddy.
Jesus Christ! Now we're starting to understand why Jason doesn't have any peanut butter in the house.
Weigh 60 kilos, man. Trying to sit on my lap.
Said that dog likes jelly.
But Art, I'm Art.
You like to
I'm
put
definitely
jelly
about that signature when it comes to artwork. You know?
Yeah, artwork. Yes.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, now you want to act brand new. You know we got an OnlyFans to shoot in the next half an hour, and it's Viagra.
He wants to go outside.
He said that Viagra kicked in, and you know what's up."
She wants to play.
Oh, it's a she.
Joe, do you like signatures on artwork? Is it more valuable to you because you have that signature, or is it more valuable to you because more people are looking for that? Like, it makes it a more sought after piece?
Well, you understand, I don't sell, but it's more so for me. And there.
I think I'm done with this topic. Obviously, Ark, you don't like signatures. I'm so sorry that I think a Captain America shield with 100 famous comic book artists signing it is special. I
will buy a shield and I will look at their signatures and I'll scribble some shit on there.
I was wrong.
Look, this is the reality.
I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I said that a signature on a shield was better than these stupid statues we have on the shelves.
Look, this is the reality.
Can you forgive me? This is the reality of things. Let's move on from the signature thing.
This is the reality of things. We say we're never going to sell these things, but we're not eternal, you know?
That's right.
And you never know what's going to happen in the future. I could pass away, Ohami could pass away. I have a gazillion fucking statues in this house.
And those kids is going to say goodbye.
Exactly. I only have, out of all 4 of my kids, they all think it's cool, you know, but I only have one that actually comes and he swaps out portraits on his own. Sometimes we walk in, I'm like,
who put that face on it?
Portrait?
Barb, if something happens to you, I'm immediately having the police called on Ohami so that he can finally have a collection. I assume that he was the reason you passed
But the
away.
reality is we're not eternal, and sometimes we change our minds, and sometimes we, something along, maybe something comes along, that's better than the one that you have, and you're like, this one's out and this one's in, things change. You know, things don't always stay the same.
I'm not against selling.
And
I'm not against
I've
people
been
that do
collecting
sell.
since like 2002, and I can't tell you how many times like I had a whole bunch of Comic Head statues. I had stuff from Hard Hero. All that shit was gone.
Yeah.
All that shit was gone, and then I started collecting Sideshow. So it's just like, you know, there's some things that I did keep, you know, very few things, but you know, things change with the years. You know, another 10 years from now, I mean, can you imagine what these statues might look like if they're even still making them?
Yep.
You know,
and I've never said that, you know, selling statues is wrong. Like I'm not against people that sell statues.
No, but you know, with the signature thing, you know, you know, whether some people don't like it or don't agree with it, it does bring value. There's a vast majority of people out there that will hunt these things if it has a signature on it.
Yeah, it's more than value. That thing is like a legitimate visual, tangible representation of the history of comics.
Yeah.
That thing is
there's
not.
some people just like,
you guys just saw a bunch of scribble. That's everybody. That's everybody that's ever mattered to this medium on one thing. That's insane.
There's one guy.
Here's stupid. It's like,
go ahead, PJ.
There's a fucking signature on there.
I always wanted a Ditko, a Spider-Man.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Well, I was going to say I collect autographs too, like, you know, for like Star Wars, right? So I'm trying to get plaques and getting them signed, not just because, it's a signature, I want to sell it or whatever. I get it because I get to meet the person, right? And just tell them, hey, listen, thank you for everything you did. And it's just like a memory that I could, when I look at that signature, it's a memory that brings me back to where I got the signature, you know, like when and where I got the signature from. And yeah, obviously there's people that get signatures and autographs to sell, but honestly, I think at this point in my collecting career where I used to like get triggered by other people's the way they collect, I think at this point I'm just enjoying my collection, and it evolves like we all do. Like as people, we evolve, we get better, we get worse, you know, as human beings. And I think it's just whatever makes you happy, you know. Don't let other people's happiness dictate like how you feel, you know. And whatever, if they're collecting it for the wrong reason, let them collecting for the wrong reasons. But that's just me. I'm like, trust me, I used to be on Facebook groups. I used to watch YouTube videos, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is that guy got like Hello Kitty statues in the background?
Hello Kitty, Jesus.
Oh wait, that's me. Holy crap! Never mind.
Sometimes comic books are ruined by a signature because they'll just sign it on top of a face, but that's not the signer's fault. That's the person who's getting the comic book sign's fault, because there's tons of videos on this. When you go get a comic book signed by an artist or the writer or whoever it is,
them to put it where you want.
You have to literally get the, you know, where your comic book is stored in the cover and cut out a hole where you want that signature and what color you want it, so that these writers are signing, you know, hundreds of autographs in one day at a con. You think they're actually gonna go and say, you know, be one by one, where, you know, you have to kind of guide them. So yeah, some people ruin them because they just give them a comic book and hey, sign it off, and they're not gonna look at where they're signing. But if you do it the right way, then it shouldn't ruin the comic.
I like when they do a sketch. You guys like when they add the sketch? I love that.
Yeah, that's just dope.
Remark.
Yeah. I think it's also, yeah, like I agree with Barb. Like you could tell them where to sign it.
Stanley gonna say, "Fuck you!" I'm gonna put it on the face.
No, but
get out of here.
Well, the thing is that you just cut out a piece of the plastic where your comic book is boarded, you know, with the plastic over it. You cut a little box and you actually tape around it, and you put here and you put blue or whatever, or you hand them the pen you want them, you know, to sign it off with, whether it's silver, gold, blue, green, whatever color, you know. But that way they know, because they're signing so many autographs, they're not going to be careful where they're signing. So if you
everybody who's listening, you gotta listen because she sounds like a veteran. My dumb ass would go in there with my comic book and he'll sign right over Wolverine's face.
No, but you put yeah, you put blue tape around that window there where you want them to sign. It's like, hey, listen, sign here, like
So what you do is you put a board over the plastic and you cut the area where you want it, and then once you cut that area, then you tape it, and then you just take off the board so you obviously don't ruin the comic book, and that's what you hand them. I researched this because I went to a few cons and I took a bunch of comic books that I wanted to get signed, and I wanted to do it the right way. So it was something that I researched back when I did it, and there's tons of videos on how to do that. And I
Mac did a good one. Mac showed he would cut out.
Oh, I remember that video. Yeah, I remember that
type thing. Mac did a good job.
Yeah, Mac has one, correct?
Like now, like Art, you asked the question. I remember you asked the question on one of the other shows. Now I collect a lot of Disney art, and one particular artist, when he signs your name on it as well. He will not sign his name alone. When it's got to have your name on it as well, because he knows people are going to sell. He's going to sell that print or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. So
that would piss me
I
off.
love that, Joe. I love that. I think that's how everybody should be. They sign your name.
No.
What a fucking insane thing to say.
That is I'm with the Tim on this one. What are you talking about?
Like, that's how it should be. That's insane.
So these guys are sitting there and they're getting paid X amount to sign 12 of your issues, the same issues, the same spot, so that you can go sell 11 of them and make a profit more than he's making on his ass.
Why not? But why not, Art? If I have 10 comic books of the same issue and I'm paying for each of those signatures because they're not cheap, they're like $150 and more.
What you're saying doesn't make sense. You're talking about the altruism of being a collector, and in the same breath, a shield with everybody's signature on it means nothing to you.
I don't know who did this shit, but
it doesn't make sense, bro.
It's still an investment piece.
Do we got any more statues to look at? Because I gotta go to bed.
Getting upset now.
All right.
Wait. What statue is this that has all the signatures?
Good night. I love y'all. I'm not doing this shit. We did it last time with Daredevil. God bless. Okay. God bless. Good night. I'm going to bed. I'm not doing this. I love you. Good night. I'm not doing this shield shit.
Okay, before you split, tell us what's going on with that. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here.
Cannoli. I got a perfectly paired. I got a perfectly good pair of swimming boots, and I'm gonna take you on my personal yacht, and you're gonna swim with the fishes.
Look at this shit here.
Yo, look at the vein on that arm. Look at the God damn. That's a dope piece.
That is a dope piece.
That is a dope piece, man. That is Sideshow at their finest. They were swinging at the fences.
Yeah, and that guy don't work there no more.
This Hulk would ride the short bus.
Yeah, and I'll be the bus driver.
So we have different opinions on pieces. I love that. So, like, as far as signatures.
Oh God!
Oh God!
I just want to touch this briefly.
Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Xbox Frontline News Friday. Yo, that's it. I'm out of here. I love you.
Is that the shield?
I love you.
No, I'm just kidding.
I got 6. There you go.
The king has left the building, ladies and gentlemen.
9.9.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
That's one of my.
Has anyone ever seen a 10.0? I ain't,
yeah.
So there it is. Everybody was arguing about it. Show them the Secret Wars 8. Because everybody earlier, they ain't know about that shit.
Damn, that's a 9.8 too. Nice.
Yeah.
Stan Lee. Here's a Bagley remark right there.
I used to have that book. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The pixelation.
Got McFarlane here. I like McFarlane. Got those guys. 300s.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
What's that? Oh, 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it real quick before I get interrupted here.
Uh-oh.
Signatures tie to the human aspect of it. As humans, we all make mistakes. We all have flaws. The characters that they create, to me, live forever
It's fucking amazing.
and can't do wrong.
Well, I think what it is, Ark, is the people want the actual person that you know they want that connection.
To Justin, he just likes the song. He doesn't care who sang it.
Right.
Hey, you like this remark?
Tim, you get me.
Oh my.
That doesn't make sense though, Ark. You do understand that, right? Like that might be how you feel, and it might be very honest on how you feel, but it doesn't make sense to anybody else. It doesn't make sense to me.
If one song connects to me and I feel it and I understand all that emotion, why should I be tied to the person that created that one song? Why should I have to love
because they sang it?
Why waste your time feeling anything then, dude?
Just buy the album.
It makes no sense.
Just buy the album.
It makes no sense.
Jim, you're logical because you actually think that he has emotions.
I don't know if I have had too much to drink or not enough to drink to understand you guys.
Let's just agree to disagree. How about that?
But anyway, what's up, guys? I don't know what I want to do.
Wait a minute. So, Cannoli, we hear you going to live unbox something here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it with Maestro.
Oh yes.
It's I paid for shipping. That hurt.
Dude, it's 300 freaking pounds. What the F, man? That's like a wow. That's a big boy.
Are we talking about that same Maestro with the little things
For a statue, 300 pounds? Damn.
This show's gonna have to go in after hours if we're unboxing Maestro.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't have it now, but I mean,
no, I don't have it. It's gonna come.
We don't have
it's gonna come probably in March. I told him because I'm away next week, so I didn't want it to show up, and I'm not here. So.
Oh, okay. So you're away next week, so logical. Send it in March.
yeah, basically. Well, because I don't know how long it would take to ship here. It's 300 pounds. I have no idea. It's like freight or something.
I mean, my wife, she's around 300 pounds. She took 2 weeks to ship. But also, there was a goat in the crate. So
David can pop by next week and pick up that whole
extra.
So,
did you guys talk about statues already?
We did.
Jason, Penguin?
So, I mean, we actually very soon we're going to sign off here, PJ. I mean, we're sorry you came late, brother.
I know, my bad.
But, you know, you can tell the people where they can, you know, about Sithcast and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sithcast. We're actually going to do an episode this Sunday with Regal Robot. They're going to talk about it looks like the Wampa that they're revealing tomorrow. So, yeah. I saw pictures. It's beautiful, I think. I think I saw pictures.
PJ,
from what they put in the
Facebook.
Facebook.
Super Bowl interfering with your show, or do you assume that most people that watch our type shows don't watch the Super Bowl?
I mean, I don't know. If they watch, great. If they don't watch, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I think most people watch the Super Bowl just for the commercials and the halftime show.
Look at this shit.
Especially, yeah. What's that? Is that the shield? Is that the shield? Everyone's
that's the shield that Tim is in all about.
So, Ark, what's going on, Collective
I would have
Mind?
watched the Super Bowl if the Lions or the Ravens would have gone, but
yeah, it would be more interesting if it was different teams. Let's just put it that way.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to see Taylor Swift every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against her personally. It's just I don't need to see her during my football game.
I was really hoping the Lions would have gone to the Super Bowl, but man, they fucked up bad.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the Dolphins go to the Super Bowl.
What can I tell you?
What can you do? Tua gets hurt.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what two teams are playing, but I'm going to a Super Bowl party. I don't follow at all. I have no idea.
You see, no, it's all about the food, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't nobody worry about no football game. You know, where the wings and the ribs and the fried chicken and all.
And it's a perfect party because it's 5 minutes from my house.
Oh yeah,
so that's even better.
Yeah,
commute's good. So
we do the same thing, except for we put everybody's keys in a basket, and whoever keys you pick up, that's you go home with. It's just strange because every time the only people that show up for the party is family. So it's like a family reunion / Super Bowl party. It makes it interesting. You learn a lot about your family history.
I see.
So,
what about you, Mr. Bond? Anything going on, sir?
No, actually, just working hard, man.
I understand.
Just working hard, bro.
Yeah, I understand.
Earning that coin and hopefully going to get myself that Superman Lois diorama shortly.
I see. So do you think you will consider this new premium format that they are revealing?
I have 7 Supermen already, and I am a massive Superman fan, but I can't really justify buying any more Superman statues, to be honest.
I understand.
So Jason, what about the Iron Studios 1/10 doing Superman versus, was it Darkseid?
Doomsday.
Or Doomsday?
I've got the 1/6.
You've got the 1/6.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm tempted to buy the 1/10.
Well, I mean, the 1/6 is great. You know, I mean, if it's going to be exactly the same, but in a smaller scale, I mean, because the 1/6 it takes up a fuck ton of room, man.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm worried about. I want to take up
dioramas are really big.
Jason, I remember watching your video that of you unboxing it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious.
Those were the good old days, right? Damn.
Yeah.
I remember watching Jason's OnlyFans.
do you still have that Bane and Batman one, or you don't have that no more?
No, I don't have that anymore.
Okay.
That was Adrian's.
That's what I
thought.
Yeah.
He sold that to a gator.
Oh, Adrian's probably sold it. I don't know.
Really? I always liked that one.
Yeah, no, that was a great one. But yeah, no, I've got the Superman, Batman diorama, Wonder Woman, Darkseid diorama, and the Superman Doomsday diorama, and Wonder Woman Superman diorama.
Can I tell you? Oh, sorry, Art. Real quick.
Jay.
Those were the good old days when Jason was doing YouTube still, with everyone doing unboxing videos. You know, these small channels like Jason, Mac, and what's the guy from? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, Centauri. Oh my, stir fry.
Yeah.
And there was Thor's Dark Castle back then. You know, you and Rodney doing all your thing.
Those were crazy.
I mean, man.
When we did them, we used to do them on Red Titan at first,
and
then eventually we started. But those, especially when you had to flip the box open and allow gravity to help you to get the shit out of the box.
Yeah.
So Joe was over there one time.
What about when I went and met that bloke and picked up 14 statues and had the bright spark idea to unbox all 14 in one day?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Adrian was crying to me at the end. Like we got about halfway through and he goes, "Can we do the rest tomorrow?" I went, "No, man, we're doing them all today." He's fucking hell. And that was all the Hulks, the green, the red, and the gray, and nightmare. Absolutely.
I still remember seeing Barb hula hoop the Iceman statue. Like she put it around her waist.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or she would move a statue with one hand. That was like,
yeah, Barb. I miss your videos actually, Barb, because they were so like high quality. And I miss Barb doing her videos. Yeah, I miss a lot of people doing their videos, man. Those were fun to watch.
You remember Statue Hunter?
Oh yeah.
He's been offloading his collection. He's sick. He's not doing good.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, he's been selling everything because
man,
something serious. Yeah, I'm not really sure what, but
yeah.
Hunter, isn't that the guy that was scamming everyone back in the past?
No, that was
no. I don't think so.
That was a flankster.
That was a flankster. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
You're talking
Flankster.
about,
He apologized,
Statue
right?
number 75, right?
Yeah. He was like, he had a Boston accent.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen his videos. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he used to be someone. He used to be Sean something, right?
No, not him. The guy that Canoli's talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen a few of his videos. He has some Star Wars shit.
There was a point where he was buying everything.
Yeah, I remember him.
But the reason why you can't buy everything now is because you can't offload stuff if you wanted to, and if you do, you're going to lose a ton of money.
Plus, they're expensive. I mean, look at how much statues are now compared to statues back then. You're talking about like thousands of dollars for a quarter scale.
It's 5x the price.
Yeah.
What's more important to you guys, collection or the way it's displayed?
Collection. I could care. This triggers PJ, but I put like stuff that doesn't make sense next to each other. I don't really care.
But look, man, it's art. Everyone displays their shit the way they want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. Art is you can get a Van Gogh, show someone, will go, that's a piece of shit, and someone will go, oh my god, that's worth millions of dollars.
No, I'm a little OCD. Like right now, I have my Pennywise next to the Killing Joke bust, and it's annoying me right now because it does not go at all.
Yeah, that would bother me at 0. Don't care. Like I have my.
You're trying to find him.
It just doesn't look right. Like I look at it, I'm like, shit. I need to move that Pennywise.
You're thinking of it as like one big diorama, where I see it as individual pieces. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
And see, some people just look at the individual pieces and go bang, 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 just squeeze them in as much as they look at that piece. They don't look at the overall display. Now, then you look at the other side of the coin, like a bloke like a Tim. I guarantee he fucking thinks about how the whole thing's going to look before he even puts it.
I'm only concerned about the value, the intrinsic value.
Oh, sure you are.
Tim just wants to put that shield in front of his entire X-Men collection. He's just like, if this could be the centerpiece and hide several quarter scale pieces.
Yeah. I mean, that is I understand where Tim's coming from. The shield that's a historical piece space. That's not even. That's not a real.
I would wager there isn't anything else on the planet like that.
I guarantee.
It's fine. I mean,
I could buy
it doesn't matter. It's just a bunch of fucking men.
No, but
took a marker to it. It doesn't matter.
I'd be curious as to the roster on who's on that. I would like if he could list it. I'd be curious who's on it. I would love something like that for Spider-Man. If you had every Spider-Man artist and writer, that'd be like, I don't know what you'd put it on. I guess
to me, all of us have potential to be greatness or not or whatnot and fail. It's still just their signature. Yes, they created something we love.
Oh my goodness!
And I enjoy sharing what they love.
We're back on this topic.
It's like gravity.
So we're gonna catch y'all in a couple of weeks. Joe, didn't you say you got a whole rack of boxes in your domain?
Joe's collection there, man. What?
Yeah. You say you have to build another facility.
What is that big, huge ass fireball in the back, man?
We went over that.
One piece. Yeah, one piece.
Oh, one piece? Oh shit! Damn.
I love Joe.
Yeah, a lot of
Joe. I love his collection. He's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
he collects what he loves.
I'm full up in the anime, but I'm kind of moving stuff out into the open part of the basement, which is getting full now because Star Wars and Avengers.
Yeah, isn't there some sort of large collectible in the vicinity somewhere?
Yeah, to get to the next level, and I get it.
Is it within? Can we see it from where you are located? You got to go into another room.
I got to go in another room.
Okay, don't worry about that. Yeah.
I mean, you got the picture.
Yeah, that looks awesome, Joe.
Yes,
I saw the picture.
Life size Boba Fett and Han Solo.
What? Oh yes.
I'll say all the new collectors, do not judge a Tim on his small mind, limitless view. Most of you don't know Tim, and you're not familiar with his work or what he's done in the past.
Until the next time. Never have so few or so much to so many. Good night.
I'm never going to be